Hey everyone, in today's video I'm gonna share with you 10 things you can do if you're bored in Riders Republic. Alright, the first thing you can do is try the new user-created events that came out with this season. They made a rework to the whole event creator, and now players have more options when making the events. So there are some cool events that you can try if you're tired of the regular ones. Another thing you can do on the new user-created events is farm career XP really quickly. This is probably the fastest method there is in the game right now, and it's really easy to do. You just need to look up certain events called Action and then a day of the week. For example, Action Monday is for the bike race career, and there's one for every career. You just have to repeat the event over and over, and it gives you XP every time. Next on the list is trying the latest addition to the game, which is the longboard. Some weeks there will be live events where you'll be able to try the longboard, and if you haven't yet, I recommend it because it's a really fun sport. Another thing you can do is learn how to wall ride. If you don't know how to wall ride, it's really easy. You just have to ride your bike towards the wall and do a cash roll in that direction. For example, if you're coming from the right, you have to do a right cash roll, which if you're on Xbox, you need to press X and then A, and if you're on PlayStation, you press square and then X. That's if you're using Razer controls, of course. Next is the no fall damage glitch. This one is really easy to do, and you can fall from any height in the game and you will survive. You just need to go backwards until the edge of the cliff and then flick your left stick up. If the camera starts to move like this, it means it worked. Another thing you can do is try out the secret BMX tricks. There are 3 tricks that are not listed in the trick list, but you can still do if you do the right combination. The first one is a Superman tail whip. The second one is a kickless, which you can do by doing a tail whip left, and just before you complete it, you do a tail whip right. And finally a bar spin plus ground flip, which looks really clean. Next is going under the map. There are some places on the map where if you crash really fast with the rocket wing, you can go through the floor and ride around. This usually happens in skate parks. There's also a cool speed glitch you can do by getting off your bike on a really steep slope and then equipping it when you get to a high speed. You can also try to do realistic lines. I personally like to do this on a BMX, which looks the most realistic in my opinion. It can be a good way of changing things up if you usually choose the unrealistic way of playing the game. And the final thing you can do is ride around in first person, especially since they added the ability of doing tricks while you're in first person, so now it looks really good. You can turn it on your settings if you want. Alright, so that's everything on my list. Let me know some other things you do when you're bored. And yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!